I would like to keep my job. Previously on, it's not allowed in 2 hours when I get up. Sometimes they don't look like children. Hey crew, welcome back to my channel for another flight attendant video. This video is a little bit different. We're not going to work. We are going to CQ, which is basically Recurrent, where I get recertified for another year to fly as a flight attendant. So I leave this evening to go to Salt Lake, and my CQ starts tomorrow. So it is a day full of just testing we have to do to show that we are proficient on everything we need to know as a flight attendant. But right now I am walking to my local grocery store to get some things to take with me so I have some food to eat while at Recurrent and on the flight over this evening. So I will see you in the next clip. All right, so it's been some hours since I last spoke to you guys when I was walking to the grocery, and I have to leave the house in about a little under 2 hours, but I have not packed my bag. I'm only technically going to be gone for hopefully 1 day. Cross our fingers that I will be able to catch the last flight out tomorrow after passing CQ, because we're putting out positive vibes that I'm going to pass and not have to stay an extra day to take a flight in the morning. So with that being said, there is a dress code for Recurrent or CQ, depending on what your airline calls it. You do not have to wear your uniform. At least for my airline, you do not have to wear your uniform, but you have to be in casual or business casual attire with certain limitations. So I think I'm just gonna pack jeans and like a nice shirt and a sweater, of course, because the training centers, if you didn't know, are very cold, and when I'm cold I like to sleep. So that's not a good combination this time, and I need to be prepared. So let's get to packing.
Do you slide on all your nights like this?
All right, crew, it is 5:25 and I have just made it to the airport. I went through KCM, crossing my fingers that I would not be the random, because obviously I'm not in uniform, and luckily I wasn't. So I will see you guys once I get to Salt Lake.
You try on all your nights like this. Put some spotlight on this life. Whatever comes to fit.
Hey crew, so I have made it to my hotel room in Salt Lake City. We have stayed here multiple times, so I don't think it's necessary for me to do a room tour. I end up having to get an Uber. My airline coordinated transportation, but I had just missed the 8:40 transportation, which meant that I would have had to wait a whole nother hour here, and it's already late going on East Coast time, and I believe that my Recurrent starts early tomorrow morning. So I will let you guys in on a little secret. I have not studied yet, and I definitely need to go over my commands, my emergency equipment, emergency evacuation routines and all that, because I'm not trying to go in there overconfident and then end up having to redo different portions. We don't want that for ourselves. So it is 9:25 Salt Lake City time, which is 11:25 East Coast time, and I am really tired. One thing I don't like about this hotel is that they do not have a refrigerator, so you have to get ice and fill up this ice drawer they have. So because I packed my food, that is what I'm about to do. So see you in the next clip.
Do you slide on all your nights like this? Do you try on all your nights like
So for all of my flight attendants or frequent travelers, when you get a hotel room, do you prefer 2 beds or 1 bed? I prefer 2 beds only for one specific reason, is that typically the 2 bedroom is bigger than the 1 bedroom, but 90% of the time I don't even touch the 2nd bed. So it would make sense for me to have the 1 bed. And if you like the 2 beds, do you like the bed closer to the door, or do you like the bed that's closer to the farther inside of the room? I like the bed closer to the door. Time for me to check the bed. You guys have seen that a million times, so I will spare you this repeated scene, and I will see you guys once I have unwind and am ready to call it a night. So see you in the next clip. Hey crew, so I just finished going over all my information for tonight. Tomorrow our pickup is at 6:20 in the morning, and Recurrent starts at 7 o'clock. So I have set a 5:20 alarm. It is a little after 10 Salt Lake City time. So what is that? 12? I don't know. I can't think right now. I'm tired. So I am going to sleep. I will hopefully be able to speak to you guys tomorrow morning before heading to the training center. This will be interesting because I've never done Recurrent in this city. So yeah, have a good night. Good morning, crew. It is 6:08 and I am about to head downstairs to meet up for the transportation that's going to take us to the training center. Wish me luck, send out positive vibes that I'm successful today and that I do not have to do any second attempts or coming back, because we don't want that. So yeah, I'll probably speak to you guys again once we have a break, or I don't know. See you in the next clip. Hey crew, please excuse my disheveled look, but as you can see, I am back in the airport, which means that I passed Recurrent. I was trying to run for a commuter flight on an earlier flight with another airline, but unfortunately I got here too late. Yeah, like I was saying, I was trying to make an earlier flight, commuting flight back home on another airline, but I got here a little bit too late. So now I have about 3 hours until my real commuting flight leaves. But yeah, I passed training. We are certified for another year. I always work myself up with training, making it worse than it actually is, but I feel like I'd rather do that than to come in overconfident and then not be successful. So that's about it. I'll probably see you guys again once I walk all the way back over to the other concourse, because this commuting flight was in a different concourse. So I'm going to sit and rest for a minute and then make my trek back over to the other side.
All this jewelry ain't no use when it's this dark. It's my favorite part. We see the lights that got so far. It went too fast, we couldn't reach it with the
Hey crew, so I don't know what it is with me lately forgetting to close out these vlogs, but it is like 2 days after CQ or Recurrent. I think I told you guys I was successful. That means that I'm certified for another year to be a flight attendant, which is good. I don't know why every single time I go to Recurrent, I get so nervous, like I don't know what I'm doing. I think it's flashbacks from training, honestly, but comment down below if you're a flight attendant, if going to Recurrent or CQ, whatever you call it, makes you nervous, and what do you do to combat it. But yeah, this vlog was a little short. Obviously, I couldn't show you everything that we were doing for Recurrent because I would like to keep my job, but I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you if you made it to the end of this video. As always, stay safe and see you soon.